What's up? What's up? Yo, what's popping? What's popping, people? Hold up. Let me look at here. All right. Let's go. All right, let me go right here. Right. We good. We good. Yo, we sounding crispy? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's up, chat. We live? Yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Grand opening, grand closing. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, I want to kick it off with happy Thanksgiving or happy Colonizer Day. Whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. What I want to say is I want to give best wishes to all of you guys. All right? Regardless how you feel about tomorrow, my intent and my message to each and every one of you is that you are found in the best of health for you and your family. Hopefully things are going well. You know, if things aren't going so well for you guys, I hope and pray for a better day for you. And tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will always bring a better day. Or tomorrow could always bring a better day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you what, so that's it. I wish the best for each of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't get the opportunity to say it, I want to say it now. Happy Thanksgiving. And I wish you all the best. How's everybody doing? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for tomorrow? Are y'all ready to eat? Are you spending time with family? You know what I'm saying? Are any of y'all by yourselves? Is things not going too well? You know what I'm saying? Again, wish you the best, But I've been there before. There were times early in my career, most of y'all know I'm a Marine, right? There were plenty of times I wasn't able to go home for the holidays. There were times I was deployed. I was in Iraq during Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, my birthday. Been there, man. Been there. Those days sucked. You know what I'm saying? Gotta work. I'm sorry to hear that, man, J Hart. Really sorry to hear that. But you gotta make that bread, right? Those are sacrifices we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Man, hopefully maybe somebody could bring y'all a plate. You know what I'm saying? You call the phone like, yo, can I get a plate at least at work? Could somebody hook a brother up? But sometimes you got to make the sacrifices. I done that too. Like I said, I was deployed. I actually one tour in Iraq. I spent in Iraq. I spent my birthday. I spent my anniversary, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day in a 7th-month shot. Miss all those days. You know what I'm saying? My mom's birthday also. So, yeah, I've been there, man. There were plenty of times, couldn't go home for Christmas. Been there, Like someone said, Heath Stevens lived in Japan. Yeah, I lived in Japan too. I lived in Okinawa. I was there from 2009. Well, 2010, really. 2010 to late 2012 is when I left. Like November, December. Everybody's talking, rigged. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, so I've been through those days, man. I've been through the days. Plenty of times. I remember really young in my career when I was like a Lance Corporal. Couldn't go home because I couldn't afford it. Back in this was like 97. Pay was not good for the military before the Gulf, before the Operation Enduring Freedom in the Iraq War and Afghanistan campaign. Pay was actually terrible. The war, because it was happening. Congress started boosting the pay because people were leaving, right? So they actually, gave huge increases in pay raises and stuff like that. But before that, oh my God, it was miserable, man. It was miserable. So I couldn't even afford a plane ticket to go home and stuff like that, But I was too proud at that time because I moved out, and I was too proud to ask my parents to buy my plane ticket. So sadly, I would lie to them. I lied to them, tell them no, everything's okay, and I would like blame the Marine Corps and say that it's operation or training, and I only getting a day or two off when it wasn't true. But I was too proud for them. I look back, I think that was a mistake, because any opportunity you get a chance to spend money, Jesus Christ. Any opportunity you get a chance to spend time with family, take it. Don't be too proud. Pay them back, whatever. But I look back, those were mistakes, because those were days that I ended up losing in terms of not spending time with my parents. For you know what I'm saying, I look back, it was a pretty dumb move. You know what I'm saying. So I would just say this, man. Any time you have the opportunity to spend time with your family, with your friends, do it. Don't be too proud. If you need help to spend time with the ones you love. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't be borrowing money to buy bullshit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But in those situations, it was a bad choice. I shouldn't have done that. Looking back, you know what I'm saying? Planetary Federation of Unions. He says, I know exactly what you mean. The low pay pre 9/11. My dad was in the pre Air Force. Yeah, pre 9/11. Before 9/11, pay was not good in the military. It was not. I think people at McDonald's were making more money than that. It was You know what I'm saying? But I moved out, right? And I was just proud to be on my own. I was 19, 20, and it just felt good not having my parents having to support me. Like, I know now things are different in this age. You see more people stay with their parents a little bit longer, while they go through their college years, 22, 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Get you through the college phase. I did it with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she would still live with me if I let her. But I don't know. Me leaving felt great. It felt like I accomplished something, right? But it came at a cost, You can't have it both ways, right? You can't tell your parents you're independent and free, but then all of a sudden, you're asking for more of their money. So I never asked money for anything, man. Anything. It was some rough times, man. It was like I said, it was just, it was a bad time. But then, post 9/11, everything changed. It became a much better. I probably wouldn't have stayed a Marine if the pay didn't get better. It was a little bit difficult. It was a little bit challenging. I remember seeing people who were in 10, 12 years have a second job. I seen guys who were gunnery sergeants, E7s, delivering pizzas, to make up the money for that. At the time, sergeants with 2 kids, you were able to get WIC for a while. I want you to think about that. A sergeant. Imagine being a sergeant in the military and you qualify for WIC. That's crazy at the time, man. It was, man. We were really underpaid back then, man. But once those deployments kicked off and people were reminded, what service members did for this country and the sacrifices, that pay gap completely changed now. Now it's a lot better, a lot more better benefits. They changed the Montgomery GI Bill to the 9/11 GI Bill, which infinitely is better. Much better training. They adopted more civilian skill set schools. So you get like for example, if you go in for data career, or IT, you get the same training civilian IT gets. CompTIA, Microsoft Server, all of that's taught at the military schools. So you get equivalent training from civilian sectors in a lot of areas and a lot of things. In the equivalent certifications, and it's all free. You get your CompTIA, Sec Plus, Net Plus, CCNA 1, CCNA, CCSP, all that stuff. It's crazy. Things change a lot, right? But anyway, it's just crazy. But yeah, man, I remember those days just being and sucked. I remember I was stationed in 29 Palms, right? So if you look at a map, right, especially for those you're not familiar, look at California and type in 29 Palms, California on Google Map. And then spread it out. It's like in the middle of the Mojave Desert. Oh my God, there's like no man's land. Like there's nothing there. So imagine spending Christmas in that bullshit area. Oh my god, it was miserable. Lord, it was painful, man. Yo, I remember. Again, it was 97 when I was stationed there. Most of us couldn't even afford to have a phone in our rooms because the bill was too expensive, right? So most of us just use calling cards and payphones, man. Oh my god, you have no idea how many times I would like go to the store, right, and come back, and then I will walk back to my barracks room, and I will see like Marines on the phone, and man, they're crying, man. They're young kids. We were all young, man, 19, but they were homesick. Man, I was like, oh shit. I don't know what to laugh or feel bad, but I knew where they were coming from. You know, some of them, their girlfriends dumped them on the phone. Oh my god. Yo, it was bad. I was like, oh shit. You know, because their girlfriends were from high school and they didn't marry them yet. And they're, you know, the long distance relationship. And there was no internet. You know, this is 97. There's no internet. There's no FaceTime or any of that weird shit. You know, plane tickets were expensive. So, yo, man, girlfriends was breaking up with dudes left and right. Yo. Oh, my God. It was crazy, you know? It was crazy, right? It's just crazy, man. But I remember those days, man. You know, missing Thanksgiving, missing Christmas, missing my parents' birthday, celebrating my birthday, maybe, you know. The one thing I will say, though, I always had my Marines, though. We shared misery together. We all couldn't go home. So we said, fuck it. All we got is each other. We would go to what was called the package store, which is, you know, the alcohol shop, where there's nothing but alcohol, right? Liquor, whatever. And we would just buy cases of beers or, you know, liquor. Go back to the room, order some Domino's. And that's our Thanksgiving. We would get fucked up and pizza and shit like that. You know, one of us may have a PlayStation or something like that. Yo, we will get... And those are some good memories. I would say those are the memories I do remember. Like, we were broke, but whatever we had, we pitched it in together for beer and pizza. We would spend our last... Whatever we had left was for alcohol and Domino's. Yo, I'm not lying. For Thanksgiving. And we just shared the misery, talking shit together. You know, we would talk about the food that we would have been eating if we were back home. Tell me that shit. Tell me that's not crazy. And you picked up a bunch of like 21-year-olds. Some of us were 19, so we weren't supposed to be drinking. But you know, so back in those days, you know, we would just take care of each other. But yo, we'll go in. You know, the guys who were 21, 22, they would go in, buy the liquor. All of us, we will go get the pizzas, and then we all meet up in a room. Maybe play dominoes, play spades. That was the first time I learned about Marine Corps spades. Y'all play spades? Free Mua, what's up? Said, just want to say thank you for your service, Rock. You are a true hero, and happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat fee. I'm glad you're here. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, and best wishes to you and your family. Y'all familiar with the game of spades? Right? So, New York plays spades all the time, right? But there I learned spades in the Marine Corps. And oh my God, did the Marine Corps butcher this version of spades. It's like the Marine Corps purposely said, hey, let's take every rule that makes the game of spades and break it. And do the complete opposite. Like what? Yo. Oh man. I don't know if you guys know spades. Right? But yo, it's crazy. Marine Corps spades is I refuse to play it. It is the worst version of spades I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right? Also learned how to play bones. Because I play dominoes, but I play the Caribbean style. I only learned it to play Caribbean style where you only play on the ends. But then I learned to play bones, which is multiples of fives. And you're scoring in fives. And the spinner, you could play on all four sides spinner. So that was interesting. I learned that. But yeah, I did have fun. Because again, it was just, we all shared, you know, and most of us were different backgrounds. Like I was from New York. Some other dudes maybe have been from the East Coast. Got some dudes from Texas, Oklahoma, California, black, white, Spanish, Mexican. It was just, But we all had one thing in common. We were broke. We couldn't go home. We were broke as hell, and we couldn't go home. So all we got is some alcohol and dominoes. That's it. That's all we had. We had some time off, dominoes and liquor, and we got fucked up. That's it. We drank until we threw up and passed the hell out. And that was, those were at times our Thanksgiving or our Christmas or whatever, But it was different, man. I guess it was just one of those things where we shared a unique misery, but we were miserable together, right? But I still remember those things, man. Those days, man. So what's up with the chat, man? I mean, let me go through and holler you guys, right? Now, if you're tuning in after the show, if you're not watching this live, I know it's weird, right? Because I'm talking to you live, but I'm acting like I'm not talking to you live. It's for the people who ain't live and ain't with us, and they're watching the video already recorded. So if you're one of those people, you didn't tune in live, I'm gonna look in the description box. If you want to skip all this chit chat, patty whack, whatever, you just want to go straight to the topic. The timer, whatever, the minute and second is down there. Just go straight there, right? You could bypass all this if you want to, or you could just stick around and listen to the fuckery. But everybody up in here, man. We got Anchor, what's up? Captain Crunch, thank you for showing up. DMG, Aaron, AA Ron. I'm gonna call him AA Ron. We got AA Ron over here. What's going on, AA Ron? Ultra Mega, what's going on? Copy left. Dark Queen Gaming, call me Jay. How you guys doing? Lay, 9 Lives, Game Now, Sneaky Snake, the Hatsuma, what's up? Let's see who we're going down. Spider Silver, Xbox trying to cancel Jeff. Yeah, Mr. Flash, what's up? J Hart, again, I'm sorry you got to work tomorrow. Vegan, VR King, Heath Stevens, what's going on? How did you enjoy Japan? Were you mainland or Okinawa? Ying Ko Zero, Game Awards is rigged. Oh, we're about to find out. Ultra Mega said chicken time. What? Max B, where else we go? Briar, what's up? You see any Puerto Ricans in Japan? Just the ones in the military. Not a lot of Latinos at all. Just the ones I came across was in the military. Do you do IT for the Army? So I'm in the Marine Corps, and I'm actually a communications technician. Well, now I'm technically a maintenance chief, so I run shops that deals with communications maintenance. But when I first came into Marine Corps, I was specifically a radio technician. Well, radio repairman, and then follow-on schools upgraded me to radio technician. So I specialize in single channel VHF, UHF, equipment for repairs. Yeah, I didn't think about that, right? That's why some people, I'm going to tell you a little secret. That's why when some people talk technology, depending on what they're talking about, I didn't get into it, but some of the shit, they didn't make sense. Like how a processor works or how RAM works. Like I said, I was taught to actually remove motherboards, and I was actually taught how to solder, components. So resistors, capacitors, resistance theory, electronic theory. I was taught that. My school's like a year long in the military, so I was taught all that stuff, right? So how a transistor works and stuff like that. How RAM works, I was taught all that. Digital logic, I was taught all that, right? So when people are talking about certain things, depending on the topic, I'm like, that's not how the technology works, bro. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Who taught you that? But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I was like, nah. I was like, whatever. We're not gonna get into that. Let's go. We got Mystic, Planetary Federation of Unions, and we're going down. Mario Heat, Danny Stab, what's up? Early show today, wasn't expecting till 9. Didn't get the notification and went live. Yeah, early show. Just want to knock it out because there's still certain things I want to do early today. Got the next couple of days off. Ready to cook tomorrow. So when the show goes live, it doesn't send you a notification. I really honestly don't know how to fix that. Mr. Mass Produce, what's up? Blackbeard, we're now. Louis A, what's up? Jeff B Gaming. Critopsy, what's up? Going down, going through. Big K. Dollar Day. I remember I didn't have a car. My boy gave me his car keys to go from Camp Lejeune to PA for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's what's up. You were a Marine? Semper Fi. I remember those days. So when I was like a corporal and I was stationed in Camp Lejeune, like during the 96s, whoever had the car, we would all just group together and drive together to wherever the fuck. Like we either go to New York and spend it up there, or sometimes we would just get money up, get a hotel, and just like drive down to like either South Carolina or Florida, even though we weren't supposed to because it's too far. You know, but it was like the four of us, so we would just take turns driving. So that car would not stop other than the pit stop to switch drivers. So we would go hard driving, going where you're going, man. And man, those days were crazy. Going to Myrtle Beach. It's amazing what a couple of Marines will do. We'll get together with a couple of bucks. Stashua, Spades, yeah, Spades is dope. South, you know what I'm saying? I'm the king of that. South Star, Big Stout, you know, Alloy was good. Slink, G-Tech, Warlock God. We're going down. Savage, what's up? Luke's Blade, question mark. What's going on? Heath Stevens, Okinawa, Camp Corny. I actually lived there too. I lived in the towers. And I worked on Hanson. Yinzer, Metroid Dread for Game of the Year. I think that's what's going to win Game of the Year, to be honest. Out of that list, I think Metroid Dread is going to win it. Sleepy Lights, what's up? Copyla says, check your Twitter under the post about this video. I've done some edits of the HTML of the Game Awards website to show that they did that full NJ. A lot of people flooded. They were like, yo, you can easily edit HTML. And they were showing examples. Evil formerly S. YouTube is trash. That's why we don't get notifications on time. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. True SSJ, what's up? Briar, who said we're going down. All right, I think I hit it up. Okay. Hey, we got over 100 people, you know, viewing. If you don't mind, take a second or two to hit the like button. Consider it an early Christmas gift for me. I would truly appreciate it. Hook a brother up. Pepperoni pizza still better than pineapple pizza. Shout out to Overdone. Yo, Overdone. Listen, so Overdone's in the chat. So everybody asking where did it, like, for example, the picture of me in the cloud where I look like a god. Shout out to Overdone. He's the one that hooked me up with all that stuff. Overdone be doing some crazy memes. So he's the one that did the cloud. I love that one. That's why I had to make it an avatar. I absolutely love it. Overdone be doing some funny stuff, man. Shout out to Overdone. You know, oh man, shout out to the chat. Anyway, so let's get to the topic. You ready to get this topic? You ready for your only friend in these YouTube streets to hit this up? Let's talk about what's going on. Andrea Piccanini? Is it Piccan? Somebody help me out. Is it Piccanini? P-I, pronounced as P-I-K? So is the P-I-C-H pronounced as Pick? So is Piccanini? Or is it Piccanini? Somebody help me out in the chat. Piccanini or Piccanini? True SJ says, yup. That doesn't... SSJ, that doesn't help. Yup to which one? Panini. It's not Panini. Why? Oh, is it silent? It's not Panini. With the thick bikini. Piccanini? Piccinini? It's Piccinini. So it's Piccinini? Piccinini. Just shout out to question mark. Just reacted to the thumbnail, bro. Boo. What? So it's Piccinini. So it's P-I is pitch. Okay, so it's Piccinini. Come on, P-Rock. Oh, mirando español. She's Spanish? She's not Spanish. That's not Spanish. I thought that was Italian. Come on, P-Rock. Mirando español already. That's Spanish? That's not. Piccinini's not a Latin name. I thought that was Italian. I thought she was Italian. Pichanini. That's not Spanish. Not even from Spain. You met any Puerto Ricans named Pichanini? Ain't no Dominican, mira, oye, diablo, el nombre mío es Miguel Pichanini. No. What? She's Argentinian or Uruguayan? And that's a common name in South America? I'll be honest, Piccinini sounds the name is Italian or Sicilian. It's Italian. Somebody said Punani. Really? From Spain? No, it can't be from Spain. Her name is Italian. Or I mean, she could probably live in Spain, right? She could probably be from Spain and her father's Italian and her mom's Spanish. That could be it. That's possible. She could be, or maybe her parent, or maybe her dad, or his grandfather. So maybe Italian dipped into the Spanish pool and created her, or something. But the name ain't. There's no way that name is actually a derivative of the Latin. Get him on the show and ask how you pronounce it, P-Rock. No. Argentinians and Uruguayans have lots of Italian history. So I'm saying it could be a mixture, right? I can confirm we don't have Pivis in Costa Rica. I don't know what it is. I think it's Piccinini. Right? So it's Piccinini. Okay. So Andrea Piccinini, right? Someone sent her an image of HTML text, and boy, she jumped into that pool. She didn't even look if there was water. You know what I'm saying? She says, pool's open. And then when she opened her eyes, there ain't shit there. Say your last rites. Say your last rites. Jesus takes the wheel. Because, boy, you literally, the elevator opened and you just stepped right in. And you didn't even check if the elevator was there. Yo. She in the chat. She not in the chat. There's no way she's in the chat. Yo, but I'm just saying, homegirl got it, right? And she's funny, she's cool, she rolls with the punches, right? She's pretty hilarious. But this though, I gotta warn ya, some of you Xbox influencers, you see, let me put it to you this way: if I did for Xbox what I was doing for PlayStation, I would really be careful on how I would do it, right? And I will tell you why. Because there are Xbox guys, there are Xbox gamers that actually believe in this shit. They are like literally servitude to Xbox. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I mean. It's like crazy, right? So even like if you're trolling, right? You got to be really careful on what you troll about. Because you could really make your own Xbox community look crazy, right? I'm gonna show you. She here? No, she's not. She is not here. Who? You're lying. Who in the chat is Andrea? She lying. She ain't gonna be watching my shit. Who? I don't see the name, Andrea. What's her name? What's her name here? Y'all lying. Who, though? What's her name? I'm looking at the comments. 2SSJ. She in the chat trying to join. You notice? You're all saying she's here, but she's not saying it's me. That would help if one of you actually said it's me. Yo, I'm blind as fuck. I don't see Andrea Piccinini in the chat. Yo, I'm blind as hell, man. If it was a sniper, I would be dead a long time ago because I don't see it. Above Spider Silver. Let me see. Y'all messing with me. Oh, there you go. Andrea Piccinini. How do I join? Stop lying. That ain't her. Y'all setting me up. If it's you, because I don't have a block or anything, right? If it's you, send me a DM. And if you want to hop on, we'll hop on. We can have a conversation. If it's you. And I know it's you. Obviously I'm going to know you because it's a fake account. Y'all trying to say, man, that's messed up. Y'all trying to mess with me? Y'all try to mess me up. Y'all silly. What y'all silly for? Anyway, no head I ain't hurt. Y'all lying. y'all some trolls, I tell you. All right, but I'm gonna say this. Okay, so back. He said, "Yo, I'm married. Whoa, cows. Whoa, I'm a married man. Whoa, don't let Mrs. Porter Rock be seeing this. There's gonna be some problems. There's gonna be some issues. Nah, dog. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hey, if you real, then hit the DM. Right? Hit the DM. It's a troll. It was crazy, yo. Already, man. Yo, you can't turn it off even for the holidays. Y'all can't turn it off. Just turn it off, all right? Anyway, back to the topic. So, anyway, this was sent to Andrea Piccinini. And she posted, a glitch in the Game Awards has leaked. The Ratchet and Clank was arranged as Game of the Year since the very beginning. So why do we need to waste 3 hours watching this pretense? You can just watch the individual game trailers later. So apparently someone sent our code, and within the HTML text code of the website, it already had, Rift Apart showing as the Game of the Year winner. Okay? So, I guess you're just going to take random emails or random messages and accept it at face value. Especially when you can easily change the text, right? You can easily send the text, right? Okay. Geoff Keighley. Jeff, I said Geoff. Geoff Keighley. I keep calling him Geoff, but Geoff Keighley, he responded, right? Said that's not true at all. Okay. Now, this is where it gets funny. Okay. And this is why I said if I was an Xbox influencer, okay, I would be very careful on how I would troll or whatever. Because some people in the Xbox community can make things worse and they look really silly. And I'm about to show you what I mean. So, Geoff Keighley, I keep saying Geoff. Geoff Keighley, if you can see right here, not here, Geoff Keighley responded is not accurate. The Wandering Dutch, and let me zoom that in so you can see it. So I'm gonna do a little, I'm gonna do a little movements of the image. Let me do this little movement of the image, make it bigger. All right. He said it's not accurate. So Wandering Dutch, shout out to Wandering Dutch. But he said, guess we'll find out on the 9th, Jeff. That was his reply. So I'm like, so now Rift Apart absolutely have to lose in order to prove the Game Awards is not rigged. And this is what I'm saying. You have to be careful with these Xbox dudes. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, you fake Panini. Stop playing. You know who you are. If you're the real thing, just send me the DM. My DMs is open to the public. Stop playing. Anyway. So now, with Geoff Keighley defending himself, saying that, hey, my shows is not rigged. He denied the rumors, right? He said that's not accurate. Xbox guys are seriously creating an ultimatum. All right? So the ultimate that's being created is, right? If Ratchet and Clank does win on the 9th, then it's confirmed the show is rigged. Think of the logic that they are applying right now. Tell me that doesn't sound crazy. Right? To further go through, more Xbox guys double down on it. So if Ratchet and Clank wins, it's still not accurate? Or is it inaccurate if Ratchet loses? In large picture, you got millions that are going to watch that doesn't have anything to do with Twitter. But to many of us, your process and show made a mess of it. What? And he replied, this is not true accurate. I'm not sure if image was doctored or not. The website has no knowledge of the jury voting anyway. So no way it would know a winner. This is crazy. I want you to think of the standard some of these Xbox guys have now created. In other words, the only way Rift Apart can win Game of the Year is if the show's rigged. That is the standard now. So there is no way legitimately Rift Apart can win in the eyes of these Xbox guys. And they have the nerve to say console war is toxic. Yo, at least console war, we come up with some funny shit. I mean, hell, we got Craig out of this. You know what I'm saying? Big Boss says, what's a punani? Oh, my God. Yo, Big Boss. All right. All right. But look at this standard. If Rift Apart wins, the show is rigged. If it doesn't win, the show's legit. That's the standard. That's the standard right now. Now tell me that's not crazy. Yo, that's not even good. That's not even good console war bait. That's not even good console war bait. That's not even a topic that is even like legitimately could lead to funny shit for the console war metric, right? Yo, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why they're so angst. This is all because of Forza 5 not getting a nomination. Like, listen, you just get over it. Most racing games or sports games are not going to get enough noms or be nominated. Not going to get enough votes to even get a nomination. It's a racing game, right? Perfect. I'll use an example because it's sports and racing games, right? So it's not just racing games. Let's say sports. Let's say next year, Madden, FIFA, and let's say MLB The Show. All three sports games. For whatever reason, they do a phenomenal job of representing the sport. FIFA does a phenomenal job. Great soccer game. Madden football, American football, great football game. Everybody's happy. MLB The Show, probably one of the best developed next year. They all studios just knock it out the park. And each of them get over 90 meta. In the 95s. Representing that, this has been the best this particular game has been in a while in terms of development. Absolutely phenomenal. Great scores across the board. Just because they get 90 plus, they're still not going to get a nom. Because at the end of the day, it's still a baseball game, it's still a football game, and it's still a soccer game. Nothing fundamentally changed. All they did was, the reason why they got the high scores is just because they're just a good representation of those games that's been built well and designed well and programmed well. Right? That's it. But in sense of being Game of the Year that year, they're not going to get the noms. Because at the end of the day, it's just an annual sports game, whatever. Right? And I know racing games don't come out that often, but it is frequent enough to where it's like you're just like driving forward. You're not really doing anything special or unique. You're just like, that's really it. You're doing this for hours at a time. Just, this is a car, and you're just doing this. You're trying to decide who does better left turns than other people. That's it. You're just moving. That's it. You're just doing this and more of this. You know, you know, that's just a reality. If Manning gets a higher score, it's because they didn't forget to change their year on the stage in the game matches. If they did that, if they update the year on the stadiums, they would probably get a higher meta. But man, these guys are really hurt. I honestly, they've been saying for years these Game Awards don't matter, right? Didn't they say that? Game Awards don't matter. Like, yo, let me show you another thing. This was weird. This came out of the blue. This I wasn't expecting. I'm going to show y'all something. I did not expect this at all. I was like, hold on. Huh? Andrea Piccinini took her post down. Let me show you something. So, y'all heard about Battlefield, right? And I know there's some people, but apparently it did pretty good success. Already millions of Battlefield players since launch. Twice as many players for Battlefield 2042 as compared to Battlefield 5 in the same time frame. So, a more popular game over Battlefield 5, right? Okay, let me show y'all. Let me show you that. Let me clip that. I'm clipping that. As they say, clip that. Let me leave that there because I'm I'm never taking that down. I don't think I'm ever going to take that down. I can't. I don't have the heart to replace that picture. Oh my God, Rockstar. I can't. I can't. I have to. I can't help it. I still can't believe this is happening. I can't. It's just. Oh my God. It's like looking at it at the first time. I can't help it. It's just. I cannot get used to this. It's just holy. Yo, she literally went from camel toe to the left to moose knuckle on the right. Yo. Bruh. All right. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. Let me see. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, we know that one. The infamous power advantage. Oh boy, that one will never get old. That one's not gonna get old for like the whole entire gen. All right, so here we go. Here you go. Here we go. The image. Here we go. So let me do this. Here we go. Boom. Here you go. Here you go. Boom. I can read that. There you go. So you can see right there. According to EA, there are already millions of Battlefield 2042 players since launch. Nearly two times as many players for BF 2042 than what Battlefield 5 had in the same time frame. All right. So pretty successful, right? I made my comment saying, like, was there anyone saying the game flopped? I think all around people saw BF 2042 did great. Sure, of course, a lot of people talking about it needs more patches. But I think a lot of people are playing it and enjoying it, right? I want to ask y'all something. Do y'all see anything wrong with the way I responded with the tweet? Anything remotely wrong? I want to ask y'all opinion. If you see something wrong, do you think there's a subliminal message that I posted? Anything? Like, does it seem weird? Optimus Backsword, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Where's your bro, P-Rock? He's MIA." You're talking about Doc Dark? I talked to the DM. As far as his content, I'm not sure. I don't know what is up with his content, but he's been good. Let me see. So far, Nobes is fine. So you don't really see Benji doesn't lie. Like, you, in my reply, you really don't see anything, right? You really don't see anything with the issue with this, right? So let me show you this. This is the shit. This is the weird shit that goes on. Let me show you some weird shit. Where's it at? I'll show you something. Look at this. Look at the shit I gotta do. Look at the shit I deal with. I can't make this up. I'm gonna show you the image right now. I'm just saving it. Check this out. Check this out. Now you clearly see my tweet, right? Not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Look at it. Look at this titty attack. Watch. Well, let me replace this. I'm putting up the image. Now look at this fuck nut. Look at this shit. Read this shit. Look at this. This was the reply to my tweet. There it is. Will you look at this? This douchebag said, "It dropped to a 72 Metacritic. Laughing my ass off. The game's ass. You just hype it up because you're anti-Halo and Xbox fanboy cringe shit." What the fuck is he talking about? It's not even a Sony game. David DRC, Yo Rock, what game surprised you the most this year? I'll be honest, Returnal. I really like Returnal. And I didn't think I was gonna end up liking it as much as I did. But can you look at the image? I'm like, am I bugging out? Look what I said. Was there anyone saying this game flopped? I think all around people saw BF 2042 did great. Based on the EA thing. What does that have to do with Xbox or Halo? It dropped to 72 Metacritic, Lamar. The game's ass. You just hype it up because you're anti-Halo and Xbox. I haven't even been anti-Halo. Like, since the multiplayer came out or whatever, I haven't said anything about the multiplayer. I haven't even said any criticism about the multiplayer. Or even, I haven't said anything, even a tweet, because I haven't played the multiplayer. So I have not made a single comment behind the multiplayer or anything. What is this dude talking about? The fuck? I even explained to Mr. Goof. The game is on Xbox, you goof. How is liking Battlefield not considered anti-Xbox when it can be played on Xbox? Wow. Your need to protect Xbox your need to protect Xbox at all costs is so cringe. It's like crazy. Look at his reply. You're hyping up BF2042 specifically because it's Halo competitor and is also on PS, where Halo isn't. Not at all. Ain't nobody want to play or hype up a 72 Metacritic garbage bug game like BF2042 Vanguard. And also, I don't even have an Xbox. I game on PC and on a PlayStation 2. Then why the fuck are you even in the conversation for? Fuck you even worrying about Xbox? Why are you worrying about me liking BF2042? The fuck is you talking about? He doesn't even own an Xbox. Battlefield's a competitor. Battlefield's on Xbox. And Xbox gamers are playing Battlefield. And as you said, Halo's not on PlayStation. Yo, these dudes is wild. I'm telling you, man, these Xbox dudes, bro. They built different. These dudes are built different. I personally can't explain it. You know what I mean? This dude really got triggered. This dude really was triggered over this. My man says, can you buy me a Series X from your military store? I'll be honest, man. They hardly had those in stock. Really, almost all the stuff. Because you got to remember, it's tax-free. And you can't, like, pre-order it. So you have to, like, walk in and get it. And those things get sold out quick. They get sold out mad quick. It's really hard. You would probably have to, like, walk into the store almost all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's good for gaming. It's good that these consoles are selling as fast as they can. But I know a lot of people still having crazy. A year later, people still having... Yo. Anyway, yo. I don't know what's going on, man. Are the memes also out of stock in the military store? No, the memes are never out of stock. Never. Never out of stock. You know what I'm saying? So, I played the free trial of Call of Duty Vanguard. How y'all liking Call of Duty Vanguard? So I did the free trial. And I'm most definitely going with Battlefield 2042. Not knocking Vanguard doesn't play good. Right? The gameplay is good. It plays fine. But it got boring real quick. Because it's Call of Duty. It's really... There's no changing the formula. And I'm not saying, people don't enjoy it. But ain't no way I'm going to buy that game. Because I was already bored of it on the first day of the trial. And the next day I deleted it. I didn't play no more. During the 4-day free trial weekend for the multiplayer, I was like, nah. I'm going to rock with BF42 and go down. Right now I'm playing Tales of Arise. It's a really good game. But I'm going to go with Battlefield 2042 for my shooter mix. You know what I'm saying? Veterans don't like any of the FPSs. I mean, let's be honest. We have so many FPF games for years, right? It is what it is. Anchor said Tales of Arise masterpiece. Good going. It's great. It's great. Tales of Arise is a great game. Yeah, I love the combat. It's amazing. So I've been addicted to that. Shout out to Jay Bard for putting me on that one. But it's phenomenal. So I want to get through that. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing the Lord's work on that game. You know. But up next will be Battlefield. And we'll see. Vanguard single player campaign is solid. Probably so. And I was never interested in zombies, so that's a mode that I wouldn't play at all either. Everybody's just chilling and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with BF 2042 after I play Tales of Arise. Are y'all going to do any Black Friday shopping? I did most of my shopping already. So right now, I think I might, because my wife wants to switch. So I might end up getting the OLED. So I already bought games. A couple of days ago, I asked for help from you guys, but on Twitter. Because I was like, yo, I'm not finding any, like, deals on Switch games and stuff. Like, maybe it was just I was unlucky. But I was, like, the deals I was finding, I was like, oh, buy Breath of the Wild for $50. I was like, what? That ain't no goddamn deal. I was like, yo, what's going on here? But luckily, shout out to you guys on Twitter. Y'all gave me links and stuff. You know, I was able to cop Breath of the Wild for $30. For $22. I got Breath of the Wild. I copped Mario Kart 8 surprisingly for $40, and that's surprisingly low, right? Right now I'm looking for Bayonetta. Bayonetta's pretty hard to find. I saw one was selling it for like $89. Is that like is Bayonetta pretty much marked as one of those rare expensive games? Optimus Backsweat, have you seen any aliens during your military life? Like out of space aliens or like illegal aliens from another country? No, I ain't seen no E.T. I ain't seen no E.T. from another planet. Shout out to Optimus Backsweat. Thank you for the super chat. No, I did not see any extraterrestrial aliens. You know. But anyway, maybe I missed it. Back to Bayonetta. Bayonetta isn't all that. It's a good game, but overrated. I mean, I like the first one. I love the first one, actually. Bayo comes with Bayo 2 code. But the thing is, the ones I seen are like $90. So I'm wondering, did Bayonetta hit that status of rare games that are expensive? You know, you ever seen those games are like $100 after they've been released? Because for whatever reason. Because that was the next game I was looking for. He's seen them as part of the protocol to lie. Do I look like a guy that will lie to you? Yeah, I ain't helping. 60 frames turning into expand your mind. No, we're not expanding nothing. We're going to leave that alone. Oh, snap. P-Rock is one of the latest recruits for the Space Defense Force. Oh, my God, Space Force. God bless them. Shout out to the women and men serving in Space Force. They call themselves Guardians. Optimus Backsweat. You don't have Mate Omega clearance to Black Cities? What? You don't have Mate and Mate Omega clearance. Oh, you have M8 Omega clearance to black sites. No, I'm telling you, I'm a radio technician. I'm not. Don't do aliens. Those are Space Force. I'm just a dumb grunt. I'm cannon fodder, as they call it. Cannon fodder. I'm disposable. Talk to Space Force. They're guardians. Were you stationed at Area 51? No. And chances are, even if I was, I wouldn't be able to tell you anyway. So the fact that I'm saying no is still a no. But is it a no because I'm lying to you? No. So Area 51 is not a Marine base. No, I'm a Marine. We don't have that many bases. Shout out to David. What up, P-Rock? Glad I can catch this. I'm in Australia. Always miss out. Glad you were able to catch it too. Shout out to you, living in the most dangerous country in the entire world. Like, the most dangerous animals are all concentrated in Australia. I'll be watching, like, nature channels and stuff like that, or little skits and stuff from TikTok that discusses the most craziest, deadliest animals, and they seem to all be in Australia. Like, how do you guys survive? Like, Jesus. Optimus Backsweat. My man said, are you a lizard man? Am I a lizard man? Like in Spider-Man? Regenerative? No. If I get shot, I'm gonna die. P-Rock, Bayonetta 2 is under $60 on eBay. That's not a deal. Buying Bayonetta 2 for $60 is not a deal. Maybe it is, right? Because maybe now the game is $100. Wow, that's Creole. Nintendo's, this platform is wild, bro. Like, you could get God of War for like $5 now. Yo. Nintendo's different, man, when it comes to that platform in its games. For real. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, hell, they gave that away for free. Waiting for Metroid Dread sale? Yeah, good luck. Metroid Prime 4 will come out and Dread will still be $60. Dread and Prime will be $60 at the same time. Man, just emulate on PC. My wife ain't trying to hear that. She wants to Switch. Just so she can play Mario Kart. P-Rock won't rename his channel Metaverse. I might as well, right? That's not a bad name. Everybody's trying to change their shit to Meta. Astral Chain is still $60. Oh, my God. Oh, man, this platform is crazy, man. Like, yo. Fucking overdone. I saw the GIF overdone. Yo. Overdone's crazy. No, there's cartridges. Nintendo's insane, man. Like, they're the mafia. Can't make them budge for nothing. How's Xenoblade Chronicles? Is it a good RPG? Because I was looking into that too. Does it come with one? Do they have the original Xenoblade? Because I know the original Xenoblade Chronicles was on Wii. And I didn't mess with the Wii. I skipped on the Wii and the Wii U. So the Wii and the Wii U I skipped. I'm like, yeah. Like, nope, buddy. Those, I did not care for those platforms at all. So now that I'm getting the Switch, and I might get I'm just going to get the OLED Switch. It's whatever, right? But, Xenoblade 1 on there is a duo pack. They're separate. And they both $60, aren't they? They both $60, aren't they? Xenoblade Chronicles on the Switch. The Wii was good. Why you always lying? Yeah, y'all need to stop with that Wii bullshit. Everybody's saying Forza sold 1 million? Numbers came out? Or people are just making that up? The first Xenoblade is on sale for $45. But part 2 is over 60. Yo, it's crazy. This platform's crazy. Nintendo is just... At this point, they're just abusive. They're really abusing their own fan base at this point. Nintendo's an abusive parent. Gotta call Child Protective Services, because, bro... OLED Switch is a technical marvel, like how they did even engineer it. Because I think that's what I'm going to buy. Even though it doesn't have as much advantage docked, I really wish they beefed up the docking station for better performance, but Nintendo taking them checks whether you like it or not. It's just, yo, these dudes are the criminals. Criminals. Nintendo's a bunch of criminals. It's just weird. Anyway, what time is it? I think we had enough, right? I think we had enough chit chat. Hey, I want to say to everybody, thank you so much for rocking out. I truly appreciate it. Hey, topics were the topics. It is what it is, right? But anyway, on your way out, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. This is your boy Porter Rock 77. I'm your only friend in these YouTube streets. I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And once again, I hope you guys are in the best of health. I hope, you and your family are doing great. And I hope you all get the opportunity to hang out, break bread, and enjoy tomorrow together. Enjoy with your friends. Be safe. If you're driving, do not drink. And if you're drinking, do not drive. There's no excuse. You got Uber, Lyft, Juan Carlos car service. You got all of that. All right? Stay safe. Spend the extra $20 or extra $30 for a car service, for Uber, whatever. All right? Don't let this Thanksgiving be your last. Take care of yourselves, okay? Do not drink and drive. That is my public service announcement. Love you guys. You guys take care. Stay safe. You guys take care. Have a great one. This is your boy Porter Rock 77. And I am out. Peace.